Okay, what we're doing today is we're going after some cooling system issues. And what I mean by that is we have a breach in the cooling system where there's leak, where antifreeze is coming out of one of the hoses. And the hoses are buried right here. So we have to get this air box out of the way and go after our lower radiator hose first. So we're going to go ahead and get started on removing this lower radiator hose that goes to the side of a block right here. Okay, we are now at the hose. The hose is right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove that clamp, which is right here. And pull that hose back and see if we can find any holes in it. Okay, here we are. We are at the thermostat housing, which is actually just a coupling where the hoses go to the block of the engine. And what we found out, what we're talking about, is right here. It looks like a thermostat's supposed to go there, but it doesn't. And if you read the coupling that goes on there, it says thermostat located at water pump. And we know the water pump over here is driven by the timing chain, and that's on the other side of the engine. This is where we're having all the problems from the leak, the coolant leak. And you can see right there, there's a tube, this tube right here. It also goes into this thermostat housing. Needs to be loosened up back there to slide in properly. What we've noticed with this is there seems to be a crack right here. Right there. But we know that the water is not supposed to get past that. So there's an O-ring right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go try to locate an O-ring to go on this part right here. And hopefully that'll take care of our coolant leak. So that's what we're in the process of doing right now, repairing the coolant leak on this 99 Pontiac Grand Am. And we've already got the cooling system sealed up over here. And what we had to do with that was put an O-ring around the thermostat housing where it goes into the block, because there's no thermostat in there. It says right on the thermostat housing that it's over by the water pump. And then once you put that in there and you grease it around a little bit, put a little grease around it, then you walk it in with both the bolts alternately. And once I did that, it sealed up where the leak was coming from there. And then, what's this thing called? The upper radiator hose was leaking at the clamp. And that clamp was one of those ones you pinch together that comes from the factory. So I went ahead and put on a tighten up clamp with the bolt, this one right here. And once I put that on, then it quit leaking antifreeze there. So we got that sealed up. And now we're putting the sensors in, which is the oil sending unit, or the cam positioning sensor, and the idle air control valve. We're working on that right now.